Okay, so wow, let's see. There's a lot going on right now. Tomorrow night I will be my last night about 5:30. I will be finally getting off work and have time to do last minute things like shave and get all ready to go and all of those sorts of things. I've been running around all over the place trying to find, like DEET, so that way I don't end up with dengue. I know that that's probably not going to happen, but you never know. There's a chance. So I've been doing all kinds of things like that, and just doing all the last minute things of packing. I'm only taking one small bag as a carry-on and nothing more than that. So hopefully everything will work out. I had to make sure that I had the right kinds of cash to take with me, and I tried to do as much research on that as possible and try to figure out, the dentist will take hundreds, but probably nobody else in the country will. So I'm going to have to take hundreds to pay him. But then on top of that, I'm going to need like 10s and 20s and 5s and 1s and stuff like that to be able to get around. I did contact some people down there that have another YouTube page by the name of Costa Rica, TravelCostaRicaNow.com. And I became aware of them just a short time ago, and I watched a bunch of their videos, and they just seemed really cool, and they seem like they know the area, and they've put a lot of time and effort into what they're doing. And people like that are people that I really want to, those are the type of people that I gravitate toward, people who are trying to do something. It might be a little offbeat and unusual, but they're trying to do something, and it seems like they're doing pretty well at it. So I got in touch with them, so maybe there'll be some collaborative videos in the future. Maybe I'll interview them for my webpage, and they can interview me for theirs. I don't know how that's all going to work out. They live in La Fortuna, which is about 2.5 hours outside of San Jose. I'm not going to have a car, nor do I really want a chance driving down in Costa Rica. So, I don't know, not that I'm not up for the adventure of driving in Costa Rica. I'm just not really up for the financial loss should there be any problems. But then on the other hand, I really don't want to have these guys drive 2.5 hours down to see me. I'd rather try to make the trip easier on them, and in that way, I get to see more of the country. So you never know. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe their Independence Day is my second day there, so maybe I can figure out a way to get up to La Fortuna to meet up with them. I'm about to email them back. I just got the email from them a little bit ago asking whether or not they'd be interested in kind of working with me collaboratively on making some videos down there of my dental procedure. Because frankly, I can't be operated on and have the procedure videotaped at the same time without maybe paying somebody to stand there and hold the camera. So, and I'd rather have somebody that, they kind of know a little bit. They've made a bunch of videos. They kind of know how to do it more. Tonight, I've got to try to take these videos that I'm making now and the first one that I made and figure out how to get them up on YouTube because, I created a YouTube channel. I haven't put up any artwork yet. I just haven't had time to really sit down and figure all that out with everything else that was going on. So anyway, I also contacted the dental clinic. I let them know that I was coming, confirmed everything, made sure that everything was okay, and I talked to them, and I mentioned to them that yes, I wanted to do a video documentary of this particular trip. So, they agreed. They were, Anna down there, she's just wonderful. I have to say, I can't wait to meet her in person. And, they're more than willing to. I asked her if she could give me a bit of a tour of the clinic, and what I'm really hoping for is to be able to interview her, interview the doctor, the dentist involved, and maybe a little bit of the staff, the people who actually make the teeth. You know, and the implants do some of the other ancillary work that goes along with what's going on. Also, you know, I'm going to be staying at the Costa Rica Backpackers. So I thought that maybe I'd be able to, you know, and I'm going to be staying there for how many days. So I'm sure that I'll have a little bit of time to, maybe I can, like, interview the owner, get to know some of the people that are there, and see if I can't, you know, help them out with what they're doing. What they're doing seems pretty cool too. I mean, having a place where people come and go from all over the world, and doing it quite cheaply, and I bet that's a blast working there and being part of that. So, you know, all of these are different ventures that people have created, and you know, I'm going to see what they're all about and really see the people kind of behind the scenes of it. And you know, since I'm not financially tied to any of these people, I'm going to be real honest and say, if they're terrible, I'm going to tell you that they're terrible. There's just, I mean, I'm not financially connected to anybody. I am not doing this to please anybody but myself. And, you know, if I walk away from there and, you know, my teeth are all screwed up more than what they are now, if that's possible. Yeah, you can see what I'm dealing with here. I got 2 of them broke out there, and then I'm missing one on either side, which I showed you in the x-rays earlier. So I realized that the lighting on this particular video is frankly just not good. I'm in the camper, middle of the night. I do not have the generator on. I don't think the generator's not really that loud, so I don't think that would have really bothered the video, but, you know, I just didn't want there to be like some humming in the background. So I figured, you know, the lighting may not be as good, but hey, that's life, you know, and that's what this is all about, is real life and the journey that goes along. And, you know, usually when I'm in here, I am very minimally lighted. And this is actually caused yet another problem. My glasses are, well, I haven't gotten new glasses in more than a decade. My prescription is way out of date. I'm taking my prescription down there. I talked to the dentist, actually, when he called me, and he said he knew some people down there that might be able to help me with getting some new glasses for much more inexpensively than I would get them here in the United States. So I'll bear that out and see whether that's true and whether or not I can actually get some glasses down there, and you know, how that's going to work. So, so you know, I don't want to say that Costa Rica is a one-stop shopping for all of your medical and dental needs, but it might be. So I don't know. You know, we're going to find out. But yeah, I have to say that I'm really stressed. This is, you know, I mean, I need this to happen. I need this to go well. I really, really need to get my teeth fixed. I don't want to grow old, you know, missing teeth and having a, you know, a bad grill. So, so this is really very important to me. And, you know, this working out and working out well is something that, you know, even before these teeth broke, I really, really needed to get my other teeth fixed and different things done. And I really, you know, I wanted to, and it's been something I've been looking forward to doing for a long time, but there was always something, you know how it is with life, something always comes up. So, so now it's finally to the point where, you know, if I want to do the things that I want to do, and, you know, I'm going to be talking to people and going out and traveling around and meeting new people and so forth and so on, you know, then I'd like my smile to look a little bit better. I think it opens a lot of doors for you when you can give a big toothy grin to somebody. You know, and I try. Even now, I will say, you know, hey, how's it going? And I'll greet people friendly, and I'm a very upbeat sort of person. And but I have to say that my demeanor has been affected quite a bit by the fact that I just can't smile. I just don't feel confident enough to be smiling at people while missing a couple of teeth. So yeah, there is that, and so this is a very worrying trip for me in a lot of ways. I went through the whole planning stage of this, and I got it all together, and now I'm down to, oh my God, what have I forgotten anything? What if I can't fit this in my bag? Because I'm really only taking a very small backpack. And it's got to fit under the seat in the plane, and under the seat in front of me. So that's really all I'm taking. And and then there's such a thing. I haven't been to Costa Rica. I've never been to Costa Rica before. I've never been to Central America before. I don't know what customs are going to be like. I don't know if I'm going to run into problems, language barriers with customs officers, and being like, I don't know why I packed that big bottle of shampoo. I guess I don't need it, kind of thing. And this guy's not even going to understand what I'm saying. So, I'm worried. I'm scared. There's no doubt about it. I'm worried that I'm not going to miss my connecting flights, or that my car is going to break down on the way to Baltimore, or that I'm going to get back and I'm going to have lost the key for my car and I won't be able to get back to where my RV is. That the place that I'm storing my RV, that something will happen to my RV while I'm gone. I mean, there's just a myriad of things that could go wrong, but ultimately you just can't sweat the small stuff, I guess. You just have to go on and do the best you can and plan things the best that you can and hope that everything goes okay. I really would like to, before the end of the night, have these videos that I've already made up on YouTube. I do have to work early in the morning, and I don't know if I'm going to have time for that. And I'm so stressed out that, it might be something that I may end up putting off. But I don't want to put it off until I come back from Costa Rica. I want to, I want to have it up before I go. So that gives me limited amount of time to do it, and I've got just a ton of other things to do too. So I'm not really sure how that'll all work out. I'm really hoping that I can figure that out. But what I'm about to do is I'm going to sit down, I'm going to email these guys from Travel Costa Rica Now back, and kind of let them know what my itinerary is, where I'm going to be staying, that I've talked to the dentist and that he's okay with us filming inside the dental clinic. And maybe they'll be able to give me some pointers that I'm not so tech savvy on with the whole YouTube thing. So, I don't know. I guess that's maybe the adventure of things, is to travel bravely into the unknown and just go, well, whatever happens, I will handle it. I will, I will make it work. I will make it work, and I will make it better, and I will start something new out of everything. So, and that's kind of the way I like to live my life, and it doesn't really matter what other people think of it. It's mostly just what I think of myself and what I enjoy doing. I guess that's one of the benefits of growing older. When I was younger, I was much more concerned with those sorts of things, and now I just really, for the most part, don't care. I mean, some people, yeah, you always care about some people and what they think of you because they're the people that are important to you. But for the most part, you live your own life and you do your own thing. And but there are times when you go, wow, am I really crazy? Am I really doing this? Is this crazy? I guess maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Only time will tell. But this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it, and we'll see what happens. But, yeah, so stay tuned for the next installment, and I'll try to show you a little bit about the trip going down there, and we'll see what happens. Take care of yourselves and stay tuned.